Encounters with me, your host Kim. Tonight I have another interesting story for you. And it starts out, hello, my name is Tom. We will leave it at that. It says I wanted to share my story with people about what happened to my grandpa. You see, I grew up on a farm outside of Newport, Tennessee in Del Rio. Growing up, I was always outside playing after school and during the summer. My grandpa always taught me how to do things around the small farm we had. He taught me how to hunt and fish and work on the farm. He would always tell me tales of creatures in the woods. Most I already have heard of, but some I have not ever heard of. One story I always loved to hear was the one that he said scared him so bad that it changed the way he would look at this world. Back in that time, people wouldn't lie and make up stories like they do now. They just had to work hard and take care of their families the best they could. He told me that when he was in his 30s, he seen an animal one evening while he was hunting that he has not seen before or didn't know what it was. He described it as a giant wolf, but much bigger than anything he had ever saw. He said it was almost gray with a little bit of black around his face. He said it was walking along the fence line looking for a free meal, as he said. When it got closer, my grandpa said he raised his rifle and shot this creature. He said he just fell over after he shot it in the head. He said after that, he got up close to it. It was huge. He said it would probably weigh 400 pounds. But what amazed him is it had arms instead of legs and paws. It had almost human-looking hands and long black claws. The ears were really tall, and its eyes were reddish with yellow mixed. The hair was probably 4 inches long at its longest point. He said he went on back to the house, and he sent word to the local sheriff. After about an hour, the sheriff showed up, and my grandpa took him to where the beast was at. The sheriff's eyes got as big as a basketball when he seen this. The sheriff's eyes got as... My grandpa said, "What is this?" The sheriff had no clue what this was. The sheriff called another government agency, and after a few more calls, some people in a black car showed up. They asked my grandpa to go on back to the house and let them take care of this. But being my grandpa, he wanted no part of that, so he backed away a bit and watched as the guys did what they wanted. My grandpa and the sheriff just sat there watching from a distance to see what they was going to do. After about an hour, those guys came over to my grandpa and started asking him a lot of strange questions, like, how did you kill this animal and did you see any more of them? He told them that this is the only one that he saw and that he knew it was something that wasn't supposed to be here. So the guys took the beast with them, and my grandpa never seen or heard from those guys again. Now, my grandpa said he took a few pics of the creature, and I have personally seen them when I was much younger. I have been trying to track down those old pics after my grandpa died, but with no luck. He either has them, or he took them with him in his casket. The pictures I saw were in black and white, and it was like he said, a giant wolf-like creature. I only saw those photos once, and I was like 13 years old. Thanks for sharing my grandpa's encounter he had a long time ago. I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in. And if you like stories like these or any other kind of stories that interest you, please let me know and let me know what your theories are on this story. And be sure and go to check out our YouTube page, Eastern Cryptid Encounters. Make sure you hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the notifications so you don't miss out on any stories I post weekly. Hope everyone has a great and blessed evening. Thanks, guys.